Hello everybody, it's still the 31st of July, almost 8 p.m. We are going to do our third video about June 17th, 2021. We saw last week huge sell-off gold due to optimism after the FOMC talks the previous week. USD strength, as we saw, it's strong and rallying through price sensitivity areas. Of course, this is just pricing in because Fed is not tapering. It's not tapering even now after 1 month. So we have just to keep in the back of the head that if we see too bullish, we can get a correction of this bearish action. But we're starting to see, we saw a huge reaction at 1803 key level, going back almost more than 200 pips, and then starting a pullback and then continuing bearish again. So what we're going to see, since the intraday bias is bearish, we want to see reaction at the key levels. So we can expect a pullback to 1828 to continue down further at 1836, like 50% of the move, or even continuation down and break below 1812.5 in continuation down. So look for a break and retest of this key level. Okay, as you can see, we are starting London session. We got another hourly candle rejection, still closing below the previous lows. Let's see on the 1 minute. We saw we close above 1812, but above 1812, but still below the previous lows on the left. These lows. This was 1803. Immediate reaction. Nice, really nice. So let's move and start the session. We're going to see we want safe sells below 1812.5. So let's move on. Okay, this is London Open. Let's see if we make a upper wick and then continuation down. Looks like we are just going down. Let's see if okay, looks like we're going to break below. We broke below 1812.5, closing bullish, immediate reaction. Let's see if we have another cleaner retest of the level. But looks like okay, we are reacting in the previous lows. This is not a double bottom because we are below the key level. It's not a double bottom at the key level. Okay, we can start to think about let's see how it closes this candle. Okay, let's see how many pips. 12. We can give 15 pips for 37, 36, which is more than 2 pair. And if we go a little bit overshoot, we can get 45 pips out of it. So we're going to sell here. If we actually gave 12 pips, 36 pips would be good. And we're going to see if this break is ready or not. Doesn't look good. We are too close. We are buying at the lows of this order block, so we might get stopped out. Looks like the trend is hopefully continuing. Okay, this is what we want to see. 12 pips. Okay, 18, 20 pips. We don't want to lose the full stop loss, so we bring it closer. 12 pips, still keeping the They take profit over there. We're not taking partials. We are 27 pips, so we're going to take partials and put the stops at break even. As always, we are taking 75%. Tack, stops at break even, and this is 3 to 1. As usual, I don't like to leave it like this. I prefer even to put it, even if it's below. I want to see at 3 to 1 if we have some reaction. We will take profits. If we go clean, we are not taking any action. So we're now reacting to the key level. So if we see a reaction, we can think about it, but we are still. Now we are 3 to 1, and we can possibly close if we see a break above here. Oh, we can leave it, go to break even. Crazy, huh? 3 minutes out of the key level. And then a reaction at the previous lows, exactly. Crazy, crazy stuff. But at least you see, took partials, take profit was there, and we close at break even. So no worries at all. We close with a winning trade. Now we see another break, trying to break above the key level, failing to break. We might still consider taking another entry, either here or below the key level. Okay, this is a nice, let's go back here, a nice engulfing bearish candle, but it's too wide unless we give 15 pips, which is over here, but it's not invalid. We have a large, no, we have 15 pips. We can consider below here. Let's see if we have some reaction over there or if it melts. Okay, it's just printing. This was just already 33 pips. And we're going to take advantage after the break of this level. Okay, or even here. Let me just jump back. Okay, to the next candle. 15 pips. We are at the key level. I don't trust it. And I did good because we are creating a double bottom. We don't want to enter just because it's an engulfing bearish. Okay, let's see in continuation. Okay, nice engulfing. There's clearly no entry here. 20 pips is the minimum. It's not even the previous lower high. We are at a key level and we're not breaking the previous lows. Now we are doing it. Let's see if we have a retest. Okay, let's move slowly because we might consider an entry. Okay, let's just do like this. Do you want, let's the next one. So it's closing, as you can see, is closing below the level, traveling up. Let's see how this one close. Let's see if you see bearish one. Okay, so why I'm considering an entry now? So we saw bearish reaction at the key level. We saw a pullback, failing to break above. Price is still creating lower highs, lower lows. This is a lower low. It's failing to break. Bearish are clearly in control. We see a break and a retest. As I can see, it might be early, but I'm not going to put the stop loss at 10 pips. going to give 15 pips because I know that gold can range a little bit before going down again and might spike some pips up. So I'm going to enter here 15 pips, 45 pips to take profit there, and we're just going to see how it is. Nice, nice. This is a nice candle reaction at the key level. Let's see if we can manage to break below. Okay, you see close almost 50% of the previous one. Really, really good for continuation down. Okay, reaction at the key level. Let's see if we manage to break below. This doesn't look perfect, but let's see if we can manage to close below and then continuation down. Not good. Let's see, how many pips are we? 17 pips. We might consider here now to put the stop loss below above the previous lows. So we are 9 pips of stop loss, and we can consider even taking profit earlier. But if we melt, we melt. That's for sure. If we go below, we melt. But doesn't look like he wants to go below. This is not good, but I want to give it back the 15 pips of before. I'm not giving more risk and not putting down here. I just want to see if this price is expected, but I don't want to get stopped out for 1 pip. This is the same risk I was willing to lose in the first place. So let's see how it's playing out. Okay, exactly, we got a loss because the price exactly at 15 pips reacted and we got stopped out. Why? Because I put it this was a mistake because it reacted at the previous lows, but we can consider a re-entry if we see now price breaking below here or here. So now we have 1 partial win and 1 loss. Okay, this for me is good because at least I know that it was not just 1 pip. We are in the middle of London, and now we are starting to follow the trend. Okay, nice. This is why a stop loss is a safety net, it's not something bad. We went to 17 pips. For the trading plan, this is not a take profit area. Okay, doesn't look like too good to me. Let's see when and if we now we will consider only sales below the key level. If it is soon rather than later. We're moving fast. We're in a big order block. Okay. We broke below. We retested a little bit higher. Let's see if we get a proper retest or if we just melt. Okay. No, we are just melting. Oh, yes. So unless we got an entry here, there was no entry for me. Here was 15 pips. We might have considered. Honestly, this was the entry. actually was really impulsive. Okay, so here is, okay, it is here. So we give 15 pips, and we have the target down here. I like all these wicks left by the bullish and the big bearish candles. Okay, doesn't look clean, too clean. How many pips? We are 20 pips. So if we put the stop loss here, so we are out of 45, we are 50%. So let's go. Okay. We of course go to break even. We close partial 75%. And we move on. We got a reaction. Okay, and we got the full take profit. So now I'm going to journal it. I'm not. This of course was an insight, but it's still backtesting. So this is break and retest. Set up. Okay. So we got 2 wins. We got exactly 1 partial, 1 full stop, full loss, and 1 full win. Very good. So see you guys next time.